Here it is from Miz. And it is low for ball one. 103 miles an hour, 103.4 to be exact. Off we go. Just in with 103 again. Not missing by much. Phillies team coming off of a series victory in Toronto. Won 2 out of 3. Right in there for a strike at 104 on the nose. That is the fastest pitch in Major League Baseball in the regular season. 104 on the nose. Hit off the end of the bat foul at another 104, rounding up.
Yeah, we round up around here, but you know, look, it's 60. You saw the pitch usages there. 63% fastball usage for Jacob Misiorowski. Starters usually do not get away with that much usage, but again, this is a Jacob Misiorowski fastball. The release traits that he has just allow that fastball to play up that much more, and it's already at 104 miles per hour.
Here's a 2-2 pitch to Kyle Schwarber. And a foul tip held on to by Contreras. Strike 3 at 105.
Wow. Yeah. And I'm not sure what Kyle Schwarber is arguing about unless he's saying that that's catcher's interference, because he clearly foul tipped that ball.
Well, it could have been a strike anyway.
Right.
Chad Fairchild has heard enough of whatever Kyle Schwarber was arguing about. There was definitely contact, but was it on a foul tip? This could have been, again, strike 3 anyway.
It's right on the corner at 105 miles per hour. And we heard 2 ticks for sure, and William Contreras is pointing at it at Schwarber right away.
Here's Turner, and he takes inside. So we've seen 104 at least 3 times now, and 105.
He said he was going to hit 105 this year, and he has backed it up. That's the fastest pitch ever by a starting pitcher since the pitch tracking era.
There's a strike in there at 102. He took some off.
Just an amazing arm talent we're watching right now.
Turner got an off-speed pitch, fouls it away on the right side. That was the cutter at 97. He threw a cutter at 100 miles an hour last time out, Vinny.
Yeah, he did against Edward Julian against the Rockies. It was a 102 mile per hour fastball, and then the cutter at 100.
1-2 on Trey Turner. Got him. High heater at 104. 2 away.
This is what you call getting your doors blown off right here. Trey Turner, a contact hitter, has absolutely no shot on this exploding fastball at the top of the zone. You see how it just takes off, and you see a pretty good hitter swing at a pitch at his neck because it is 104 miles per hour with movement.
Now here's Bryce Harper. Harper 2 for 2 against Misiorowski last year in September, including a home run. This is a different version of Misiorowski. Swing and a miss again at 104, and that was 104.2.
He is pumped up right now in this first inning.
And he threw him a curveball at 91 for strike 2.
Yeah, that's just not fair. That's a curveball to the back door. He's starting to command that pitch now to the arm side against lefties.
So here we go, 0-2 on Bryce Harper. Got him! 104 again, and Miz strikes out the side in the first.
Jacob Misiorowski back on the mound now with a 1-0 lead. Already a historic start. 12 pitches, 3 strikeouts, and topped off at 104.5 miles per hour. Impressive stuff every time Miz is on the mound. And I spoke to Andrew Vaughn about what it's like to play defense next to him and behind him when Jacob Misiorowski is commanding the ball like he is. And he said, look, nobody has seen what we have seen from him here in these first couple months of the season. He said it's not just the velocity, it's more than 7 feet of extension. He said if you put yourself in the box, He said your reaction time and the swing decisions that you have to make so quickly just feels like you have no chance. And those are the kinds of swings that we saw from the Phillies there in that first inning, the top of the lineup. So he said if you want to have success against him, you have to sell out on that fastball and almost hope that you just make contact there. So he said playing behind him, having watched him last season, he sees more maturity, more consistency, and 6 consecutive quality starts. He says we've got a chance every time this guy's on the mound.
Well, 3 straight strikes right there to Brandon Marsh. Here's Stott. Strike 1.
And what's the difference between Jacob Misiorowski and those 3 other guys on that list is they're relievers. So they can just blow it out for 1 inning as hard as they can. And Jacob Misiorowski's been holding his velocity over 7 innings.
Those other names that I read on that list all came in the 9th inning, so it wasn't 1st inning or 7th inning potentially like Miz has done. Blowing it out for 1. He's got Stott down on the count 0-2. And a challenge from Contreras. I think he's going to win it.
Catcher is challenging.
ABS challenge powered by T-Mobile. He's going to win it. 9 pitches in the inning. 9 pitches, 9 strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Miz with 5 Ks. And the welcome to the big league moment for Gabriel Rincones. First pitch, Hackett hits a fly ball down the left field line. Chourio gives it chase, and it's in the seats, foul. Taking a rip at that first pitch at 102 from Miz. Major league debut for Gabriel Rincones.
He's watching his teammates just get blown away by the Jacob Misiorowski fastball, and he goes up there, you know, expecting the heater and going after it. Let's see if Contreras calls some secondary offerings from the Miz.
6th best prospect in the Phillies organization. Fouled away, threw him a cutter at 98. Not seeing many of those in Lehigh Valley.
He was struggling in AAA, missed a month with knee tendonitis, left knee tendonitis. There's his, looks like a relative, probably his mom.
I'm guessing that's Mama Bear.
Yep.
Here comes the 0-2. Got him. Blew him away with 103. 6 strikeouts for Misiorowski.
That'll be a story he's going to tell for a long time. What was your first big league at bat? Well, yeah, Jacob Misiorowski punched me out on 3 pitches. Hey, this is 103 right on the edge away, and you really can't do anything with it.
That ball was in the glove by the time the bat got to the point of the plate. Here's JT Realmuto. 1 for his last 12 at the plate, and gets a get me over fastball at 103. Strike 1.
And Jeff, I know you're being a little tongue-in-cheek there when you say that, but it looks like it's a get-me-over fastball. The way he's throwing it, just so free and easy, it just jumps out of his hand.
And that just missed. It really does. You see so many pitchers that are max effort and grunting and doing all the things. There is none of that with Misiorowski. 1-1. Hit foul.
It's so smooth. He's so balanced through release. You know, the direction is much better from last year. It's amazing that he has made this transformation in really just 1 off season.
27 pitches. He's thrown 23 strikes. That one's fouled away. I'll go one further. His first 2 pitches of the game were out of the zone. It was 2-0 on Kyle Schwarber.
Right.
So he is now 24 for his last 26 in throwing strikes.
And the other thing you're going to get from Jacob Misiorowski is you're going to get hitters that are going to expand the zone more because he's just around the zone and in the zone so often now.
1-2 on Realmuto. Got him. Threw him a slider. 7 strikeouts to the first 8 batters faced.
And the Phillies are like, we didn't know that he had that in the tank as well. 92-mile-per-hour slider that breaks all the way across the zone, ends up below the zone. And look how far JT Realmuto missed that ball.
This is Justin Crawford. First pitch to him is up and away. If he looks familiar, if the name sounds familiar, he looks just like his dad, Carl Crawford.
Right.
Third best prospect in the Phillies organization. Big league debut earlier this year. The Phillies have had some outfield injury issues, so Crawford up in the big leagues. And he runs like his dad too. And that is a 3/4 swing that he was baffled on. 1-1.
Comes into this game struggling, does Crawford, and you're not gonna feel too good about yourself having to face the Miz.
Ooh, look out, back to the backstop on a cutter. And now you got that in the back of your mind. Number 9 hitter Justin Crawford. Two and two.
You got to imagine that William Contreras is having a whole lot of fun back there. He's pushing the buttons.
He's the guy holding the remote control to the video game. It is incredible. 2-2. And Contreras hangs on. Another K for Miz. He's got 8 of the first 9 batters faced. And that one's fouled away. At one point, remember Corbin Burns down in Chicago struck out 9 batters in a row. Might have been 10 batters in a row through 3 innings at one point. That was not to start a game. Trey Turner at the plate. And a wave and a miss at a fastball. So Miz pitching with somebody on base for the first time. Again, we talked about how he is going to make an adjustment second time through against these Phillies hitters.
Yeah, there's not really an adjustment that needs to be made as of yet.
2. Got him. Fastball up and in. That's 9 Ks.
Yeah, so you're in a 2-strike count against Jacob Misiorowski, and you're trying to cover everything. Good luck. He throws 100-mile-per-hour fastball right in on your hands after 2 ugly swings from Trey Turner.
First pitch, hack, and Marsh comes up empty. Misiorowski hit 105 in the first inning to strike out Kyle Schwarber. That one at 99.9 officially. Marsh fouls it away on a changeup at 91. Oh, welcome to the ball game, changeup.
Okay, first one of the game for The Miz. That's pretty scary. He's got good action on that pitch. Just hasn't really needed to throw it.
Oh, by the way, I've got that in my tool belt too. 0-2 coming. Just high. Misiorowski has faced the minimum through just 8 pitches in the 4th inning. Swing and a miss. That's number 10 for Miz.
Another 10 strikeout game for Jacob Misiorowski. Yeah, otherworldly. Fastball at the letters. Not only are they swinging underneath it, but they're swinging behind it. 101. They really have no shot.
Gabriel Rincones in his big league debut takes down and in. He struck out in the 3rd. Misiorowski has struck out the side twice. Remember, he struck out 8 of the first 9 batters he faced in the game. We're in the 6th. Bounced foul by Rincones.
Yeah, so that's William Contreras reading the swing and reading the approach from Rincones, who was super aggressive in his first at bat. Throws him back-to-back non-fastballs.
He struck him out on a heater. That one popped up. 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Blood is pumping extra hard for Rincones in his major league debut. Two balls and 2 strikes. Just the 13th pitch out of the zone from Misiorowski tonight. command has been on point. Hit foul. He covered that fastball. 99.2. It's the slowest fastball he's thrown tonight.
I mean, it's kind of laughable that that's what you just said. 99.2 is the slowest heater.
It's crazy. And a chopper foul. This is the longest at bat that Misiorowski has had today.
And the reason why this kid is a prospect for the Phillies is his ability to control the zone, not strike out that often, does walk. In a long battle right here with Miz.
2-2. Caught him looking. There's a curveball. Strikeout number 11. Justin Crawford takes a ball. He struck out in the third. Miz has had at least one strikeout in every inning so far. Crawford a day late and $1 short. 1-1. One and two.
It looks like these Phillies batters, especially on the ball up above the zone, they look like they're swinging underwater. These are major leaguers that have incredibly fast hands with incredibly fast bat speed. And again, that fastball is making it look like their bats are slow.
1-2. Dozen Ks again for Jacob Misiorowski. He has matched his career high. And he has faced the minimum through 6. He has faced the minimum through the first 6 innings. Bowers with a 3-run homer. Contreras with an RBI double. Faces Schwarber, who's got the only hit of the game for Philadelphia, was hacking at that first pitch fastball. 69 pitches through 6+ for Misiorowski. The only man to reach base, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss. He's not throwing 105 right now, but he's still pumping in some pretty good heat.
It's still 100 miles per hour in that last fastball. And again, it's up in the zone, it's down in the zone, it's to the edges.
0-2. And a challenge from Contreras. I'm not sure what Chad Fairchild was watching.
Challenging.
It's going to be a career high 13th strikeout for Jacob Misiorowski.
Milwaukee has one left.
I gotta imagine, Jeff, that even the umpires, especially on a fastball down in the zone like that, you know, you're kind of not expecting the heater at 101 down there.
Throwing that baseball out of play for the new career high.
Right at the knees.
Stott a strikeout and a fly out to right. 1-1 on Stott. He still has not, Misiorowski, thrown a ball lower than 99 miles an hour on his fastball. 40,000 plus are here to witness it. High again with a fastball. 2-0.
His arm is whipping through the baseball. And it's just incredible arm speed at the point of releasing the baseball. And again, it's so fluid, loose, and easy. That's just a testament of how timed up that delivery is.
Comes back with a strike. Again, the most pitches he has used in an inning tonight is 16. He's been all over the zone. 2-1 to Stott. Strike 2.
If you're Bryson Stott, you're thinking, again, 2-1. I'm ahead of him. Let's see if I can get to 3-1. And he just peppers the strike zone.
2-2 on Stott. So Misiorowski in uncharted territory. He got through the 8th inning clean. Now he goes to the 9th. 86 pitches on his ledger. He faces Rincones in his big league debut. First pitch, ground ball, first base. Bowers to the bag, one gone. The last Brewers complete game was Brandon Woodruff, September 11th, 2023 against Miami. That was a 12-0 victory here in Milwaukee. It was also a complete game shutout. The last starting pitcher to face the minimum in a non-no-hitter, Cater Montero of Detroit, a couple of years ago. He gave up 3 hits and then had 3 double plays turned behind him.
Just an incredibly rare feat that Jacob Misiorowski was on the verge of completing.
Realmuto high with a fastball at 102, still pumping in 102 miles an hour in the 9th inning.
Yeah, you know that he wants to finish this one off.
There's a strike. Realmuto, a strikeout and a fly out to right. One of only 3 balls that had been hit to the outfield. Pitch number 90 for Misiorowski. Swing and a miss. Ground ball left side. Hamilton throws him out, 2 away in the 9th.
Miz 1 out away from quite possibly the most impressive pitching performance I have ever seen. I mean, this is absolutely incredible what we're watching from Miz right now.
And the fact that he could do it in less than 100 pitches.
Right.
With 14 strikeouts. Crawford fouls it away. Got the mask of Contreras. The last to have a complete game shutout in 100 pitches or fewer was Tarek Skubal last year. He struck out 13 on 94 pitches against Cleveland. Did it in May of last season.
That last pitch, Jeff, was 104.
0-1 to Crawford. 103. Crawford with 2 Ks. He's the 27th man to come to the plate in this game. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Complete game shutout for Jacob Misiorowski, and he strikes out 15.